love, love.
We on a love frequency. We tapping the energy.
Love, love,
She
love.
pumping love into me. She touching and squeezing me. We on the love frequency.
Love, love, love.
We tapping love energy. She hugging and touching me.
Love, love, love.
All while she pleasing me.
Love,
We on the love frequency. We tapping love energy.
love, love, love.
We on the love frequency. She tapping love into me. She touching and hugging me.
Love, love, love.
All while she squeezing me.
Oh,
We on the love frequency.
love, love, love.
Tapping love energy. She touching love into me.
Love,
We on the love frequency.
love, love, love.
Tapping in energy.
What did she
We
do?
on the love.
She told me that she loved me. She never put nobody else up above me.
No.
So below.
Yeah, man.
That's how it go.
Hey,
We getting into the love frequency. We doing this love right. I'm loving it, everything that we doing. We hugging and kissing and squeezing every night.
God.
And she told me she was too deep into the game. She didn't even know her name. And she was feeling like some kind of fucking lame.
What?
But I told her, no, baby, there's no reason for you to be all ashamed. I got you, my
Come on.
girl. We gonna do this shit. We in this game. Hey. Love, love, love.
Tapping love into me. All while she kissing me. We on the love.
So now she riding with me. It's all good. I teach her about the corporation and the bullshit that goes on in the hood.
We on the love.
Teach her how to
frequency.
meditate, how to educate.
Stay on the love.
And now all we
frequency.
do is kick back and relate.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Love, love, love.
It's all about the love. We on the same frequency.
Love, love, love. Yeah.
We on the love frequency.
Love, love, love.
Love, love, love. Yeah.
All while she squeezing me. We on the love frequency. Tapping the love energy. All while she pleasing me. We on the love frequency. Stay on the love frequency. She touching and squeezing me. Oh, when she squeezing me. We on the love frequency. Stay on the love frequency. Love, love, love. Yeah. Love, love, love. Oh, while she kissing me. Love, love, love. She loving and touching me. Yeah. We on the love frequency.
Love frequency, baby. Yeah. Love, love.
We on the love frequency. We tapping the energy.
Love, love,
She
love.
pumping love into me. She touching and squeezing me. We on the love frequency.
Love, love,
We
love.
tapping love energy. She hugging and touching me.
Love.
Clean, clean, clean. Man, you capping. Ooh, clean, 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 clean. Ooh, you capping. Drip, splash, water, drip, splash, splash, drip, water, splash, splash, drip, water. No.
Don't be listening to these rappers. Don't be listening to these trappers. Don't be listening to these rappers. Rappers don't talk about shit no more.
Peace, peace. Keep y'all on this love frequency. That might not be the right one. Hold tight. This one I worked up. Yeah, we're gonna keep this love frequency going. I ain't gonna tap in long. I'm just gonna tap in real quickly. You know what I mean? I had one going on, man. And then when I listened to it, I was so angry in the video that I said, nah, I can't put that energy out. You know what I mean? I got to give them the love frequency. We got to stay on the love frequency, which means everything that I was angry about, I have to learn to deal with that, right? That's how it worked for me, right? But I'm gonna talk about it while I'm on the love frequency, right? Keep this heart chakra energy going. Gonna keep this heart chakra energy going. Okay, so let me touch this real quick, man, because this is really. I told you on TikTok, right? I told y'all. I said if you followed any of the lessons that Rashad Jamal put up, if you were going to the university, uh, if you listened to Young Pharaoh, if hey, I'm not one who was listening to Allegio Bishop, but if you listening to Allegio, if you was listening to Allegio Bishop, if you listen to any of the spiritual creators or what's the word, spiritual insight creators or whatever you want to call us. You get people who drop in knowledge about nature. I told you that you were going to be under uh, attack because right now they are attacking us all, right? On every which way, every level they can. And you have to be prepared on a mental status to not even fall into that because that's what they want you to do is fall off into the distracted. You know, once they got you distracted or got you distracted on the shit they want you distracted about, guess what? They know they got you. So saying that to say this, my good people, stay grinding, stay grounded, stay on your shit because they are merely just trying to what? Keep you from rising. Nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more. Cause they got, bro, they got, I know 100 motherfuckers on here talking about cults and things now. If it ain't, if they ain't talking about cults, they talking about Ernesto and how he could have started a cult. Now that's some bull. That's they don't stop they shit and go do some research on some shit, please. But I mean, you know, whatever. I get it. There's two sides to all this shit. Some of y'all done already sold y'all shit off. Some of y'all done already sided with the government, as it was back in the day when they stole the land. Some of y'all thought that they meant you any good. You thought that it was better if you go off and be a slave or if you do any work for Uncle Sam. But Sam is the biggest pimp of them all. He's the biggest pimp of all. But you knocking a brother for hustling and pimping and all this other shit. Now, I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that we should be doing any other shit that others are doing. I'm saying you should get into nature, learn something about nature for yourself. Don't follow nobody else talking to you about nature. Get outside, find out some stuff for yourself. Right? Get, start grounding, start meditating, find out things for yourself. Don't just accept anybody's word, including mine. Get out there and find it out for yourself. You are your own savior. Nobody's coming to save you. There's nobody going to be in the sky. There's nobody coming to save you. And matter of fact, they have control of the skies, people. So stop thinking that you're going to see Jesus on a fiery chariot coming to save you or about these so called aliens coming to save you. They are already here. That stuff that you're going to see in the sky, if they have anything going on in the sky, remember I'm telling you it's fake. Okay? It's fake. Anything. besides maybe Nibiru, some, the Galactic Federation, the real deal things. But there's other stuff that they're going to be telling you the fake alien invasion shit. It's faked. It's faked already, right? And they're telling me to tell you people, man, for any of you that may be watching, you may not be watching, I don't know. For this lunar or this solar eclipse that's coming on the 8th, do not look at it. You want to get you a good meditation going? This is the energy for that. You want to try and manifest you some good things happening? This is the energy for that. But do not look at that. It's gonna zap the shit out of you. If you know what, if you've seen Men in Black. If you've seen that movie, right, you know that when that neuralizer is nothing more than a version of an eclipse. That's all it is. It's a version of the eclipse. You have people on here that full on know that's why they tell you get blue glasses. Come on, man. Don't listen to these agents telling you about blue glasses and looking at the sun. It's gonna zap the shit out you and you're not gonna have your shit. Hmm? You wanna get your powers? Don't look at that sun. Meditate. 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 Right? That's it. Fast that day and meditate as much as you can. Because I'm just telling you, man, don't fall victim to the BS and sit outside trying to watch that thinking you finna get your powers. You already have them. You must discover them. You get that? There's no cheat code to getting back your powers. You have to do the work. I mean, everybody always wants something for free, man. You have to do the work. If you ain't done no shadow work or any of that, you can cut it out. You ain't finna do shit but sit your ass back and get zapped. Don't look at that sun. You ain't did no work. You're here to break traditional curses, right? You're here to do shadow work. You're here to be authentically yourself. They know this, which is why they have this event planned. Understand this. The things that you know about any of this, the solar system and all that, you've been taught this stuff, unless you've been going in and talking to who? Self, Yahuwah. Hmm? If you're not talking to spirit and in class as a soul, you ain't some you got it's just I need for you to really understand that you are here to break generational curses. You are here to learn how to meditate, how to that you to find out that, and to learn that you are a magical being. You're so full of magic that you just don't even know it. Right? You have your powers. You have them. It takes you to utilize them. You have to utilize them. You can't just, oh, I want my powers back. What the fuck is that? That's only a beginning. You say that, okay, that's it, putting it in motion. But if you're not doing anything to practice your powers or the powers that you may want, that you think that you already know that you have, right? Then what? What are you doing? You're just sitting around wasting time. You are here to master yourself. You get that? Mastering yourself means you already have it within you. You ain't gotta wait for them to come and give it back to you. The frequency and vibrations are going to be different for you to be able to make some different moves. You know what I mean? But you're not going to be able to just zap and your powers are going to be back unless you have already done some work for that to happen. Got fucking hairs in my nose. For real. Just honestly, y'all. Hmm? You have to do the work. You have to go inside and erase that chalkboard. And when it's got all the scribbling and shit on it that you can't read, that you can't get out, you got a whole lot of shit on your whiteboard or your chalkboard in your head. You must erase that. Make it clean. Clean your house. Clean your house. Right? So I'm just came on real quick because I wanted to tell y'all some stuff about this, man. Like, and for can I just? I'm not gonna mention any names because I don't want no smoke on here like that. Really, they can say what they want to, but just know, man, all of this stuff with the destroying of others' characters, we gotta stop that. We're destroying the black family. Like, how are we ever supposed to come together if we don't know who to trust, right? And there, I guess, plain and simple, you're just not supposed to trust anybody because all skin folk are not your kinfolk. Hmm? So, with that being said, like, I've been down here, coming down here, time, just been bullshit. I gotta get it together, man. I got a lot of stuff I need to be doing myself, but I'm trying to tell y'all, we got things to do. We don't need to be distracted. P Diddy's a distraction. They're already gonna do what they're gonna do to him and all the other ones. Don't distract yourself with that. Keep pushing about you, right? Keep finding out who you are and what you got going on. For real. Because the other stuff means nothing. It's just to dis- distract you from doing what you need to do. For real. All of this stuff with P. Diddy, uh, people watching anything that you see on YouTube, pretty much, even me. Yeah. I'm telling you what you need to go do or what you should do. You still don't have to do it, right? You can still say I'm trying to distract you from being the best Zeus follower. Hell, and I'm not. You want to follow Zeus? That's on you. I don't want to follow Zeus. I'm good on him. Uh, so it's been a lot going on, man, on this so-called TV. They've been doing a lot of shit. They got a lot of shit coming with this damn voting and shit and all of this. But all I'm gonna say, man, stay on the love frequency. Stay on the love frequency. Stay on the love frequency. Oh, to y'all, man, who might have been on here that like I tried, y'all. I tried to stop smoking the bud. It's not in me not. I gotta smoke it. I'm gonna tell you why. Until I get strong enough to um want to let it go, I might as well continue to do what I like to do because it's so hard to just stop cold turkey. You gotta wean yourself off the weed nowadays. It ain't just weed no more. So you gotta wean yourself off. It's a slow process. Cold turkey, you don't fuck around and hurt somebody. Cause my temper goes. Like, and I was watching myself. I kept it cool for like 3, 4 days. But the minute I got around some, I hit that shit and it was right back on. Cause my my mentality, bro. Say what you want to, say what you want to. It's just jets. Like I'm just enjoying the shit right now. I'm not trying to let it go because it keeps me from losing my fucking brains. I see so much shit going on, man. I gotta smoke some weed. There's so much shit going on. I got to smoke the weed. Otherwise, I would be so angry with the world that, man, I just. So, y'all forgive me on but it is what it is, fam. Mm. Okay, what else I want to talk about? There was something else briefly that I want to chit chat about. Oh, man, look, don't go putting all your energy into trying to keep Donald Trump out of office. He's got to get in office, with or without you. This is a whole fucking program. Birds of a feather flock together. They say they ain't voting for him and they don't want to see him get in. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And they're gonna get him in like they did before. We all going, y'all going, you know what I mean? I don't even want to participate in the bullshit. But everybody gonna put their energy in on trying to keep him from getting in, and y'all don't even know how that shit works. Hmm? The more people don't want him in, the more he's gonna get in. It's just the opposite down here. It's how it works. All of them didn't want Obama in. He got in. All of y'all don't want Trump to get in. He's gonna get in. You gotta change the way you're thinking. Hmm? Instead of thinking you don't want him to get in, think how you want your life to be. Instead of thinking, oh, we can't let Donald Trump get in office. That's putting too much energy on him not getting in office. And he's gonna get in office. Don't add energy to that. Add energy to how you want to see your life, who you want to see in office. Not the, this is about what you want, not the don't wants. You understand that? Start thinking about what you want. That's what's wrong with us today. We always thinking about what we don't want. That's the main thing people say, man, oh no, man, I don't want to go through that shit. And you end up going through it because you don't want to. That's how it works, right? You put more energy into what you didn't want to happen than what you wanted to happen. And of course, the scales were unbalanced and you got what? What you didn't want. I'm just, that's how that works. That's how that shit works. It's a law of attraction, baby. You attract what you constantly thinking about. So if you constantly thinking, I don't want, I don't want, I don't want, you won't have. Hmm? I don't, I don't, I don't. You won't, you won't, you won't. And it also works to where if you're constantly afraid, whatever you are afraid of, you get. Because that's your predominant thought. The people who are your oppressor, the powers that are not in control anymore, but they knew this. Hmm? They knew that. That's why there's always fear in TVs, movies, everything. On the television shows and the movies and the music, all you hear is drill music. They talking about killing each other and all. And you got niggas that get mad about that and oh, ain't nobody gonna take me out of here, blah blah blah, and they end up out of here. Law of attraction. I don't even put that shit into my brain. Somebody taking me out, okay, I'm just out of this avatar and back into another one. I don't even think like that. Like I get away from that. I let them have. I let people who do what people want to do what people want to do. I let them have that, man. I let them have that. My predominant thought is on me being a better me. I can't worry about the next man and what he got going on. I can tell y'all that these motherfuckers in the government don't mean you no good, right? I can tell you that till I'm blue in the face. But guess what? If that ain't what you want to do, that ain't what you gonna do. You still gonna keep on moving how you want to move until you get squashed like a fucking whatever. Hmm? That's how we do it. We don't never listen or take heed to any goddamn thing. We just do. And then when something bad happens, you're wondering, why did it happen to me? Well, what do you mean? Why did it happen to you? You didn't do what you were supposed to do, which was stay focused on mastering yourself, right? Mastering yourself. Self mastery is a must. And that's some things that I'm working on myself with my vanity. I'm vain as hell. When I look in the mirror and I ain't got no hair, I'm still vain as hell. You got to stop. You got There's things that I have to work on. You feel me? Things that we all must work on. Vanity is one of those things, ladies. Some of y'all are so vain, you can't tell your shit. You can't say nothing to you. The first thing you get mad, you get angry, you get to talking about nigga being this, nigga being that, blah blah blah. Just saying, we gotta work on our vanity because it's gonna be a time where you ain't gonna be able to get your nails done and your hair done. Because in the middle of a war, you ain't gonna be able to do none of that shit. Worry about yourself. Fuck them nails and that hair. So enjoy that shit while you can. Because war is imminent. War is imminent. Whether y'all see it, y'all out there trying to think that the police is helping you and this, that, and they keeping the order and all this shit. They ain't keeping no fucking order. That's the policy. Hmm? That's the policy. They putting the policy down. You want to call them police. The policy, baby. They put down the policy. The policy is silent war. They only doing what they're supposed to. They think that they're being obedient servants to the law. They go pick up a unarmed black man and kill him. They think they did they job because he was fighting them back. Stop fighting, stop fighting. He ain't even got a gun. How is he fighting? You got the weapons. Once again, the policy. The policy is do what the fuck they say or they'll kill you. Period. Policy. Right? So I'm just, want to tell y'all a few things, man. I ain't want to tap in too long. Yeah, I think I only came up on like 25 minutes. I ain't want to keep y'all too long. So without further ado, I'll just say peace to the guys and goddesses, man, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all keep yourselves in mind, man, and stay on the love frequency. Um, Master yourself, man. Stop worrying about that. Yeah, let me say this. All time is man made. There is no time in the cosmos. There's no April 1st. There's no, you get that? Dates, none of that. There's none of that shit in the cosmos. Why are you following it here? As above, so below. There is no April 1st. There is no beginning of summer equinox, spring equinox. There's none of that shit in the cosmos. Hmm? These are man made concepts for things that they don't understand. Spells that they placed upon you because you don't know yourself. But yet you sitting up believing what they tell you about eclipses and things of that nature. I'm not knocking anybody for knowing what they know or looked up or researched or anything that they found out. What I am suggesting, if you did not get this information from the Akashic Record or from anyone within your DEA, if you didn't get that from going in, from meditating or anything, talking to your ancestors, you're being led astray. Hmm? Because the same authors that are writing them books, there are a lot of these authors and things are Masons. Their job is to mislead you. I'm just saying. Don't look at the neuralizer. Your ass won't know shit. You'll be back in 2020 again trying to stand around and get a shot. I'm just saying. You've come a long way. Don't fall into the BS. I'm not saying don't go outside and don't ground because you should do that. You should do all of that. I'm saying don't look at that motherfucking light. It's gonna be the same effect as a neuralizer. They're trying to fool you. All right. Peace to the gods and goddesses. Oh, it was something that I'm forgetting real quick. Oh, don't let them stop you from rising, yo. Cause like I said, they're after you. If you listen to anybody spiritual, if you if you talking about nature, if you if you're following polygamy and you're talking about polygamy, they're coming after your ass too. So all I'm just saying, man, is watch what you put out for so you ain't gotta worry about them trying to knock you off your square. Mm? Cause they coming after folks, and guess what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Some are gonna be um, on the side of the so-called government, and some are gonna be on the side of the righteous. Because I'll say it like this. Even though we know the story of Jesus is the story of Yeshua or Esau, or because the letter J did not even exist, right? We know who Zeus is. We know what Zeus did. We know what Yakub did. You cannot, I want to say this in the best way I can say it. So they lied in the name of Esau or Yeshua. the deeds and things that they said um, were done by Yeshua were done by Yeshua, right? Not Jesus. Yeshua, that story is very real. He was against anything government. Read it, look it up. He was against the Pharisees. The Pharisees and the Pharaoh, whoever at that time, were the government, right? The Pharisees, not the Pharaoh. Because the Pharaoh, that's a whole nother thing. They demonized your folks and made themselves the angels. We'll get off into that later. But the life of Yeshua, he was against the government. Um, he, you are called the Christ. They killed him because, in the story, they killed him because he stood for something. He was against the government. It was a whole witch hunt. And that's what they're going to be doing to you. They used to pay people money for scalps of witches. That wasn't for the Indians. They knew we practiced magic. They call it witchcraft. Just think about all of that for a second now. The witch crusades and all of these things that they said went on was because of us and what we practiced. They gave you religion. They took away your real powers and gave you religion. Hmm? I'm just saying. And they murked Jesus. They murked him for going against the government. So as I said, there's gonna be two sides to this shit. You got the ones who believe in the bullshit government and you got the ones who do not. The government is going to be looking for the ones who don't believe in them. Hmm? The Three Blind Mice was a story about Great Britain or the Queen and how she smited her enemy. You get that? They're gonna be, we are enemies to their system. We don't believe in it. So they're gonna be really, you think they turned up on you now. You haven't seen shit yet. I ain't saying that to scare you because I want you to stay on the love frequency. I'm saying that so you can stay on the love frequency and you can go in deep, meditate, find out who you are, the whole nine, and man, be prepared. Hmm? So without further ado, man, y'all have a good one, man. I'll drop another one here. I really got to go in deep because I got some stuff, man. I was researching and I really want to get down with some, but I'm gonna wait a minute, until some of this stuff blow over. But I know I'm definitely gonna do one for April 1st because that's New Year's, and I'll be back to do another one on April 8th. Um, I got something I'm gonna do. I got some stuff, man, that I really want to talk about. So no, this is gonna be a little short one, real quick. I had to give y'all a little taste of the little word video that I did for Tough Love. Cause I'm not gonna do no real videos right now. I'm not in the game to even spend money on videos. That's a whole nother thing, you know, whole nother conversation to have with self. Is do I want to get out there with a video? And right now, I don't think I want to. There's a lot of stuff going on in the game. I'm not being big followed, so it is what it is. Peace to the guys and goddesses, man. Y'all stay up.